Listen, life doesn't always hit you with a slap. Sometimes it hits you with a wrecking ball. And when it does, you've got two options: crumble and complain about how unfair it is, or stand up, spit out the dirt, and say, watch me get through this. Nobody's coming to save you. No magic button. No perfect timing. It's just you, your grit, and your refusal to quit. You see, pain isn't the enemy. It's the gym for your soul. Every time you push through, you get stronger, sharper, harder to break. The truth is, the world doesn't care how bad it hurts. It only sees whether you keep going. So instead of asking, why me? Start saying, try me. Every setback is proof you're in the fight. Every scar is a medal you earned. And when it feels like you're about to break, remember, diamonds are just coal that didn't crack under pressure. You're not here to survive. You're here to rise. And the only way to prove you can get through this is to get through it. Nobody's going to live your life for you. Nobody's going to carry you to the finish line. This fight is yours, your responsibility, your battlefield. The moment you stop waiting for someone to swoop in and fix it is the moment you start taking your power back. Because here's the truth. When you own your struggle, you control it. You get to decide how you face it, how you fight it, and how you win. But when you blame the world, the economy, your past, or other people, you hand them the steering wheel to your life. So grab it back. Look your challenge dead in the eye and say, you belong to me now. I will decide how this ends. That's when the comeback begins. The second you stop asking, why me, is the second you stop feeling powerless. Because why me is surrender. It's you telling the world you're a victim. But try me, that's a challenge. That's you daring life to throw its worst punch, just so you can prove you'll still be standing. Every time something hard happens, you've got a choice. You shrink or you rise. Why me makes you smaller. Try me makes you stronger. When you flip that switch in your head, the situation doesn't change, but you do. And suddenly, you're not just surviving it. You're showing it. You can't be broken. Most people run from pain like it's fire. But the truth? Pain is the forge that shapes you. It's the weight in the gym of life. Every rep hurts, but every rep makes you stronger. You don't grow in comfort. You grow in discomfort. Think about it. Muscles tear to rebuild. Bones harden under pressure. Minds sharpen through struggle. That ache in your chest, that knot in your stomach. It's not a sign you're weak. It's a sign you're in training. So don't waste energy wishing the pain away. Use it. Let it teach you. Let it break off the parts of you that don't serve you anymore. Every second you push through it, you're not just enduring, you're upgrading. Here's the harsh truth. Excuses might make you feel better in the moment, but they don't move you an inch forward. You can have 1,000 reasons why something's hard, but the world isn't handing out trophies for almost. People remember results, not reasons. If you tell them why you couldn't, they'll nod politely and forget you. But if you show them what you did despite the odds, they'll never forget that. So stop wasting breath explaining why you're stuck. Put that same energy into getting unstuck. Your struggle isn't unique. Someone out there had it worse and still made it happen. And if they can, so can you. Excuses are the bricks that build a wall between you and your goal. Smash them. When life knocks you down, it's not always punishment. It's a test. The question is simple. Do you have what it takes to get back up? Setbacks are like pop quizzes for your resilience. They check if you actually believe in the things you say you do when times are easy. Anybody can talk about being strong when the sun's out. The real proof comes when the storm hits. Instead of asking, why is this happening? Ask, what am I supposed to prove right now? Because if you treat every setback like a test, you'll stop fearing them. You'll start using them as chances to show yourself and everyone watching that you're unshakable. Every scar you carry is proof you've been through hell and made it back. They're not marks of weakness. They're medals. Evidence that you faced something that could have broken you, but didn't. Some people hide their scars because they think they're ugly, but scars are stories. Stories of survival. Stories of fight. Stories of resilience. They say, I've been through worse than this and I'm still here. So wear them with pride. Show them off. not to boast, but to remind yourself and others that you're battle-tested. Every scar means you didn't just face the challenge, you won. When life puts you under pressure, it's not always to crush you. Sometimes it's to shape you. Diamonds aren't born in comfort. They're forged in heat and pressure. So intense it would destroy most things. The same goes for you. The weight you're feeling, the stress you think is too much, it's the very thing that can turn you from average into unstoppable. But here's the catch. You have to stay in the fight long enough to let the transformation happen. Most people quit before the pressure works its magic. Don't be one of them. Endure it. Embrace it. Let the pressure turn you into something rare, unbreakable, and worth remembering. Motivation is like a spark. It's nice, but it burns out fast. Momentum, that's the fire that keeps going long after the spark is gone. If you only act when you feel like it, you'll never get anywhere. But if you keep moving, especially when you don't feel like it, you create a force that's hard to stop. The first step is always the hardest. But here's the secret. Once you take it, the next one gets easier. And then the next. Suddenly, you're not depending on hype or a perfect mood. You're being carried by the momentum you built. So even on your worst days, do something, anything, that moves you forward. Small steps stack up. And before you know it, you're unstoppable. Not because you were always motivated, but because you refuse to stop moving. One bad chapter doesn't ruin the whole book. But too many people close the cover on themselves after one rough page. The truth is, no matter how bad things look right now, you're still writing. The pen is still in your hand. Failure, heartbreak, loss. These aren't endings. They're plot twists, and every great story has them. What makes a story worth reading is how the main character, you, fights back, grows stronger, and refuses to quit. So stop acting like the worst moment of your life is the final scene. It's just one part of a much bigger story, and you get to decide what happens next. You don't always have to be the fastest, the smartest, or the strongest to win. You just have to last longer than whatever's trying to break you. Endurance is a quiet power that outlasts storms, outlasts pain, and outworks everyone else. Think about it. Most people quit right before they're about to break through. They tap out when it gets uncomfortable. And that's where the real winners are made. If you can survive the stretch where it's hardest, you put yourself in a league most people never reach. Victory isn't always about the big dramatic moment. Sometimes it's about showing up one more day, taking one more step, holding on just a little longer than the challenge can push you. Endurance turns I can't into I did. So here you are, still standing, maybe bruised, maybe tired, maybe doubting yourself. But here's the truth. Every breath you take right now is proof you're not finished. You face pain. You face setbacks. You face pressure and doubt. And you're still here. That means you've already beaten everything that's tried to stop you so far. And if you can survive what's behind you, you can survive what's ahead. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You just need to keep going until your victory is undeniable. Because one day, you'll look back at this moment and smile. Not because it was easy, but because you'll know this was the moment you decided. No matter what comes, I can get through this. And you did. Do you enjoy this motivational fire? Kindly give us a like and comment below on what you have learned from this motivation. Also, subscribe to our channel to encourage us to bring you more motivating videos. See you in the next video.